Ooh, more fire people. Talk to that fire lady.
I can't believe I've lived in the tower for 10 years, and this is the first time I get to explore the region.
I was gonna say you should do the you feel a chill as you step out. You realize for the first time you really are on your own. Never mind the fact that, like, he had to cross through the dangerous pass to get to Spielberg in the first place. But anyway, I digress. Here we go. To town. To immediately buy ourselves those human, what do they call them? Ales? Let's get that climbing up, right? Oh,
the rope is tied too securely.
Wrong game. See, that's how you know. That's how we know that he's not an athletically gifted guy. Jake is this way.
The signpost indicates the direction of the lake, mountains, town, and Mage's tower.
Look at this mountains.
One could argue its usefulness.
Clearly says mountains. Yeah, I don't know that that's necessary. How are we gonna get this down?
The rope is tied.
I'm gonna burn the hell out of it. I'm sure this is one of my many tests, right? Go, flame bolt. Oh, combat only. That'll heat it up. Boo. Really? Alright. Was there a little golf clap at the end of that one? I'll take it. Hell yeah. Look at us. I'm sure, like, you know, different classes of magic users, if you're like a water magic person, then it's a different system versus anything else. I'm sure the earth people have a way of getting that rope down, and it's fun.
First for sale. Buy one and get another at exactly the same price.
Slashing everyone? Is that the guy? See Long. Hello. Relaxing music. What do you want? You want a compass? You want a map? It's like, what's his name from Shapir?
The size of a thing belies its potential.
Those guys get up. Choke.
It is often found in the words of those who crave, when heard by those in need. A man who minds only himself.
He talks like that, does he?
I have learned to appreciate the company. I have come as I will depart, in ignorance, knowing nothing.
But you know the prices of what you're selling and stuff, right? Can I take advantage of this guy?
What do we know, except what we see and tell each other? As the wheel turns,
I don't have time to listen to all this guy's riddles.
Are you implying that mages will fall someday?
How about I burn your face?
Nothing can escape the wheel's turn.
I would be careful who I say that to.
Oh.
I speak only of what has been.
This punk little 16-year-old kid. Immediately, his first 2 seconds and 10 starts threatening people. You better watch what you say. I'm Jake Ryan.
The length and breadth of a life can be... You see me both.
What does that mean exactly?
What the hell are you talking about?
Interpretation is not mine to give.
Then perhaps...
No harm can come of it.
His head looks like a chest. Like if I can like pop that thing like it's little...
I have two theories. You were an
bandana's
important
gonna
person
pop
once,
off his head.
respected, in a position of authority, a spiritual leader. Something happened to cause you to leave.
Probably
A
said something
dishonor,
rude to a magic user.
Or an injustice. Now you are forced to live on a foreign continent,
McGyle.
forging a meager existence, selling trinkets on the streets of a small town.
And the other?
That this whole mystical motif is a ruse to get customers to buy your wares.
Yeah.
Impressive. You have
He sounds like Jalo in his normal
what many
voice.
seldom see.
Which is it?
Really? Which theory was true?
Both. And neither.
I'm sure what's his name would be cool with me burning this guy.
The length, the path.
But it is the element who chooses the mage. not vice versa.
Except in my
Insane.
case.
So do we bury.
Quite literally. Despite what they keep saying, I chose my own element.
Small birds say curious things.
Do you have anything to sell me?
Do you mind 8-legged arachnids?
Is there any other
The
kind?
spiderling's glands secrete a venom that
Oh,
is
there we go.
ideal
All right,
for
now we're talking
creating
shop.
antidotes.
Good to know.
I shall pay for
So bring this
any
guy the
amount
spider
you can
glands.
obtain.
What do you got? You got an empty flask. I could stand to have an extra flask. Smooth quartz. +2 magic. Oh, way more money than I have. Mana potion for $5. Health for 4. There's the venom removal for 3. Should probably have one of those, but 8 gold for the identify. Others, like if you can't afford the good stuff. Oh, not that I have the base intelligence for that anyway. Smooth for +2 strength, can't afford that. Magical healing properties. I don't get the bandages, but I'm happy with my flask. Very soothing acoustic guitar right here. Alright, let's get a drink. Let's introduce ourselves to the local, well, this guy's got his pants down.
Ted, we've got a new boy in town.
Roger.
I can see that, Bug.
His name would be Roger.
You'll have to excuse my friend. The name's Fend.
Dark.
He's a mage. I can see that, Pug.
My
Where are you
outfit kind
from?
of gives it away. What do you
Stew
think?
Pond,
I'm from the
originally.
tower. Oh,
Bit of a sinkhole, I
Stew
hear.
Pond.
I don't remember.
No wonder he left.
Trust me, you're not missing much. We haven't been here long ourselves. We like to keep moving.
We don't want anyone catching up.
Shut up, Pug. I'll say one thing for your hometown mage. At least it's too small to have its own lord.
Fend has a problem with the Thor.
Pug. Listen, Doc. May I call you that? Why don't we get better acquainted? Is this your first time in the tavern?
Sure is,
yeah.
Mr.
Excellent. Then you'd best follow the locals' tradition. New boys by the rounds.
Get out of here with that. Do I look that stupid? Why's your pants down, Roger?
I'd ask him where he got that medallion, but I have a feeling there's a long story behind it.
Which pants
in which
play
pants
no part.
play no part.
That's one of the funnier things he said. This guy.
He's part of the ambience. He's part.
Lake.
This fellow is doing an exceptional job at keeping the tavern in business.
That's good.
The local drunk, entertainment, is performing his daily duty for the tavern.
Looks like he'd be in a new metal band or something, or like a Sugar Ray adjacent band from around 2000. Hello.
I'd ask him where.
All right. Hi, bartender. Get me your whatever your. Yeah, actually, you know what? Give me whatever the equivalent of the dragon's breath is.
What'll you have?
What have you got?
Ale.
Glad they don't card
Is that
here.
it?
Well, there's the special that the rough-looking fellow over there's having, but it would probably kill a child like you.
The man near the open window?
Strong drink.
Yeah. Keep your wits around him.
Is he trouble?
Who knows? Rumor has it he's off the wastelands. Or used to be.
So he'd know his way around there.
Probably. But only the town full would ask.
How much is the round? I could buy everyone a round. Energy elixir. It kind of feels like the bar music from the first Quest for Glory if like Elton John contributed. It's fun, I like it. A little honky tonk. Provides a quick energy shot for a quick pick-me-up, or a sharp one. Mug of ale. The strong stuff. This might be what we need for the,
Sorry, lad, but you're just too young to be drinking that. Come back in a few years, and the first one will be on the house.
Really? Joke's on him, I'll be dead by then. So this guy's, the ruffian's got a I may get my butt kicked for this, but let's go talk to this guy. Can I have your drink, sir?
Mine.
Mine.
You got a problem?
This is like the Bruno of the tavern.
I came here not to be bothered.
I feel like he definitely did a voice in one of those King's Quest. He's like the father, that mysterious cloaked guy.
Makes a good special. Beat it.
The strongest stuff in the tavern.
That sounds a lot like what we need. No, I'm sorry, wrong thing. I'm sorry, wrong thing. Where was my thing? Oh, it was back in the book, wasn't it? Oh, whatever. Sorry, my soul sink deep in soil. Oh, this is the thing he said to use with the compass. As I walk into the sun, head low, I follow stone worn by rivers. As it seems like there's like a element in each of these lines. You have earth, fire, earth again, I guess. That's not air. Water. That seems like earth again. Dust. There's your air. Water. Fire. Yeah.
It will be purposeful while I'm crossing the lake.
It will be purposeful. I'm crossing. Alright, I just saved, right? I'm gonna try to steal this drink.
May I have this
May
mug?
I have this?
Sure, if you want yours rearranged.
That's pretty good. I noticed it's on the windowsill. Can I just like steal it outside? What? What's going on out here?
And so, to cover the necessary costs of maintaining my manor,
What?
the price of ale will be increased by 15%.
Damn Richards.
Secondly, the appointment of a new town sheriff following the recent passing of the late lawkeeper Kristen is expected within the month. In the meantime, any criminals, however trivial
Just be cool
their
in the meantime. Don't break the law.
will answer personally to my gods and shall receive the full hospitality of the Lord's basement.
Like a Filene's basement?
Thirdly, let it be known that there is to be a new
I need to hear
tax
this?
called the King's Tribute. This will help curry favor with His Majesty, so that he may look with a generous eye toward Igenor's most humble lord. And its community. Finally, anyone caught in my private gardens will receive a fine of no less than 5% of their seasonal profits. This concludes the announcements. I bid you, the
The
working
dirty
class,
pieces, I mean
good
working
day.
class. Daria from
Some
the back.
townspeople have gathered to hear Lord McGyle's weekly decree. They share the same worried expression.
Good timing. I show up right.
can't believe
You know what
that.
the people, the animations of the folks kind of remind me of?
They're talking amongst themselves.
Remind me of that short-lived Sierra
We survive if there's
published
a drought.
MM kind of RPG
How could the king appoint
MMO.
him?
The realm. Yeah, the animation of the people. Yeah, good times. I'm sorry, I was trying to get the beer. Yeah. Maybe like look that way. There you go.
Someone wanted it left that way. I should wait until he's
He's not looking. Douchebag. See ya.
I'd better replace this mug before he notices it missing.
What? What's the point? We gotta swap it out with like a crappier drink. One that he will sell me. Will he sell me the normal ale? That guy got blotto really fast. Alright, yeah, sell me like a regular ale, I guess.
What'll you have?
I guess an ale. Got points for that. Need to use this more often. He doesn't seem to have a problem with me, like, just leaning against the window, being all weird. Whoop! The old
Hopefully
switcheroo.
he's too inebriated to notice the difference.
That's awesome. I'm quite happy with that. Alright. What else do we need? We need some tree sap. That's assuming this is the powerful stuff that we need. We need some tree sap and a sweaty dude. Are you a sweaty dude, Alex?
I feel like thanking him. I've no idea why.
What? What do you mean? What?
A humble, generous member of his community.
I think I'm having a stroke. Alright, whatever. You do you, Alex.
Wasting liquor is a jailable offense.
Oh, I didn't mean to pour that out. No. Yeah, should we pound it? If you find out if there's deaths in this game.
Is how we defeated the giant squid.
How did you travel between the islands without boats?
Ooh, she looks like Anna Kendrick. She's cute.
Are expert raft builders. There are no equals.
I'll take your word for it.
Series. That guy, he's a raft builder, and he might be able to tell me something about getting over to the island, actually, of the Priestess. But first things first. Hi. I'm, Dark. What's up?
You won't find me selling fruit on a dirt street for the rest of my life.
No? What are you up to? What do you got going on?
One day, there won't be a street corner in Dominatrix without my name on it. You'll see.
Okay.
I've only seen him a few times.
Enterprising.
He's all right, I guess. Except for his excessive spending. If you want to know where most of Ignor's capital...
Look to the
Here's an
manor.
example. A wagon full of wine barrels arrives each month from the vineyards of Avalon. None of it goes to the tavern. There's word he's planning to sever contact with the Flightarians. That he'd rather eat birds than negotiate with bird people.
There's bird people? Ah, cool.
We spend a lot of time together.
You and the merchants.
I was born and raised in Ignor. I hear he's from West Elowold. Must be a difficult life, cooped up in that tower. How do you all fit in there anyway?
It's magical.
Tomney, the Undertaker's oldest son, has been
Tomney.
seen with the herbalist
Not Tommy, not
Starter
Tony. Tomney.
lately. Do you have an eye for nature's offerings? I'm in need of more brown mushrooms. Bring me some, and I'll compensate you.
Done and done. Alright, so mushrooms for her. I forget what the other guy wanted, but... Oh, right, the spider sacks. An orange, a banana, an apple, a lemon. You know what? I never buy it. I don't think I've ever had a chance to buy a lemon in a game. I'm gonna buy a lemon. Anything I could do to support the local trade, I suppose. Alright, yeah, let's try drinking this. Hell yeah, I don't know what they were so worried
I
about.
have not yet
Uh-oh.
developed a taste for the strong stuff.
Yeah, that's definitely what we need for that potion. Okay, you were saying something about, rafts?
You spoke of raft building.
Nice.
What does that involve, exactly?
Rope?
Good raft is made from 4 well-fastened even wooden planks, enough to hold your weight. Tying a couple of airtight containers beneath will improve your buoyancy. Finally, you need a means of maneuvering yourself.
Okay. Aaron?
Since I left the islands, my home, I've missed the taste of exotic
He wants the flesh
fish.
of the,
I hear there are creatures of the sea that can wander the land.
Cassipois?
Bring me the flesh of the Cassipus, and I shall
Cassipus.
reward you as best I can.
Alright. Everybody's gonna pay me. What do you got? Kolb's meat. $4. Notice there's no haggling in this game, so they did not carry that over. Rollum.
The poster you see here depicts a highly valued customer. He went missing a while back. For reasons I'll never fathom, he ventured into the wastelands. Not surprisingly, that was the last anyone saw of him. I don't expect we'll see him again. I keep the poster displayed as a warning, more than anything.
And what do you got? Flour, yeast, and bread. Don't know that we'll need those quite yet. Take a look at the poster.
A missing person poster. Hey.
Looks like the guy I just talked to. I buy a lot of bread. That's the only reason this guy cares. All right.
Not everyone in this world has the time, talent, or tendency to talk.
We're not all fire mages with the gift of gab. Where does this take me? Serena, hello. Is she wearing glasses?
What should I say to her? Greetings, denizen?
Be like, did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Or do you just one of those pickup lines? Ladies with giant swords love that kind of thing.
Few fare well against her in close combat.
Physical or verbal. So I can't talk to her?
What should I say?
Really? About the blacksmith. Repair gems. Oh, nice. How much? $2? Oh. When it needs to be repaired, I guess. This isn't like he's going to improve it. I guess it just kind of gets worse over the course of use and such. What do you got going on? This guy looks kind of sweaty. Should we just give him our... Is it presumptuous to just hand him a handkerchief? You don't like the mages. Tips of the trade. Ooh, that's a good one. Alright. You know what? Rub yourself with this.
Working
Yeah,
hard,
do.
blacksmith?
Working hard, blacksmith? Ew. Alright. Now we just need the sap.
Sweat from labor's brow.
Hell yeah. Ugh.
I don't need to take...
What we got here? Another missing poster. Who the hell's that guy? Crushing mallet of a Biclops. 30 gold coins. Don't look like I want to dance with that guy anytime soon. It changed color. That's how sweaty he was. That's pretty nasty.
I had better not disturb the peace.
Okay. Good. Ding, 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 ding. Sealed keg. I didn't see these before. These just show up. Can I use these towards my airtight keg? That sounds like a part of our raft.
I'll need a raft to top.
Okay.
I do not...
I hear ya. I like it. Progress. Soundtrack is lovely. Okay. Well. Oh, here we go. There's a plank. What do you say, 4 planks? There's a wasteland down there. One of 4. See if we get some flowers here. Oh, you look like you got some... Oh, it's a screaming tree. That's the kind of sap I need. How fortuitous.
Ahem. I don't suppose you can talk.
I don't suppose you can think.
Wicked burn.
Oh,
And that's
I'm
coming from a
sorry.
fire mage.
Everybody's sorry.
Get some sap. Is this a little forward of me?
I'm not
Hey,
giving
Santa,
you my
can I get some
sap.
sap?
It's all I have.
It's important, and I only need a little.
You said that now, but you'll come back for more.
No.
They always do.
Who are they? Have others been taking your sap?
And how did they do it?
Not my sap.
Unrelated.
My bark, my branches, even my fruit.
Aw, it's like the
Pieces
giving
of
tree,
me
except he doesn't want to give.
taken bit by bit. They do not even ask. Do they think trees feel no pain?
I've always assumed as much.
Try being
You're an
enchanted.
ass.
It's not as much fun as it sounds.
How did you come to be enchanted?
Long ago, a mage
It's gonna be a whole
came,
thing.
dressed like you.
I need to pull up
His
a seat.
Clothes were green and shinier than yours.
Earth Mage.
An Earth Master. Go on.
Master.
He wanted to give me voice and thought, so he might share his mind with nature itself. He is the one who named me.
What happened?
He died, leaving me to go on, endangered and alone.
It's rude.
Perhaps I can find the pieces that were taken from you.
I do not care about the bark or the branches.
You want
The fruit,
special fruit?
though, I will not bear another again, and I cannot propagate without my seeds.
Who took the fruit from you?
The human villain did not give me its name. I think it was female.
You think?
Humans all look alike.
The fruit seller?
I'll see what I can do.
I wouldn't go in.
Huh?
I wish people...
What would you...
Sam.
Oh.
How old are you, Sam?
Check the rings.
That is a person.
I'm not
My
letting you look
apology.
at my rings.
Thoughtless and voiceless.
Oh. Oh. Looks like he's got one hell of a migraine. Alright. Yeah, let's pop back in and talk to, what series?
Pretty.
I do that sort of thing. Alright. Yeah, gotta make more use of this for getting around. Super speedy. You take Sam's special fruit? Yeah, you
I
did.
understand you may have some rare fruit for sale.
Rare, yes. For sale? No.
Trade you a
Might
lemon.
I interest you in a trade?
Give you this
that
lemon.
depends. There is another fruit I wanted to get my hands on.
Apple Bliss?
It's called Apple Bliss. One alone would fetch double the price of a dozen screaming tree fruit. Except they only grow in a clearing along the leftmost edge of the forest.
I guess we do gotta go in the
Naturally.
forest.
Bring me one and you have a deal.
Leftmost edge of the forest, you say. Might have our first proper battles in said forest. No one's attacked us around town yet. This might be a relatively safe area. I do not know. I do not know. What else we got before we head into the forest? Let's do a quick little look-see around. Very beautiful artwork here. Another plank. That's 2 thus far, shooter. There's 2 ores, actually. I'm gonna die if we try getting that one. Is the Rizulka gonna pop out? Hopefully earlier on in her form. Grab that one. It's like the sad little falcon or whatever it was from Mordavia flying about. This feels very Mordavia right here. Got a pair of oars.
That boat is beyond repair.
Okay. Alright, we got 2 oars, we got 2 planks, we got rope, we got kegs. I think we just need 2 more oars and we're in business. Check the wastelands a bit later. Just lying around. Not mad about it. Little rabbit. This is where we rescue a fox from a hunter's trap, right? Got some sweet fruit on whatever this is right here. Tingleberry bush.
Ow!
What?
Fire ants. Those biting little...
You want to dance? Ants? I'm gonna heat you? Just gonna burn the
For
bush down.
fire ants, they had a low tolerance to heat. I'm just glad the bush didn't catch a light.
A lame party trick. For like, you're at a party,
I'll
some
just
lady's
take
like,
the
I wish I
dry
had a hot
ones."
plate for this. I don't even know what the context is. Would I just get some dried tingleberries? Don't worry, I've got you covered. Need a light?
It's not reach.
Climb the tree then. What's my climbing at? There you are.
The board is nailed firmly to the wooden frame.
Metal pole.
I think I saw one in the tree.
Ah. Now you tell me. So that's my last board. Alright. Well, let's grab it. Maybe I should try getting that fruit first. Get a couple battles under my belt. Here we go. Bloodbark Forest. Cool. She's at the left side. Ooh. I feel like this is where we're going to have our first proper fight. Someone's going to pop out. Someone or something. Better have my spells handy. Well, alright, I gotta wait. I'm going Dark 5. I can just feel it. Battle is imminent. There we go. This is left. Oh. Brown mushrooms. Just like, Fairies was looking for? I think. Yeah, never mind, this is apparently the safest dark forest named Bloodbark in all of Adventure Go. Oh! Press E to pick up nearby loot items that enemies have dropped. As these fallen loot falls behind a rock. Oh, that's nice. I like that. A little presumptuous that we're just going to take down this little red cap goblin. Try getting closer. Oh, that's nice when you get up there.
Not enough mana.
Uh-oh. Does it regenerate on its own? I see, yeah. Hell yeah! I'm gonna run away. He's like, I immediately regret that decision. Is he running? Is he walking away? You joking? That's a thing? Oh, okay. Dude, like the grandpa. It's triumphant music. Grandpa at the, it's like grandpa going to the burlesque house. Instantly turns around. Can I hit
There's
E?
no.
E to pick up these mushrooms? What?
There's no loot.
Oh, you brought your dad? That's not cool. Dude, in this timeline, I haven't killed. Oh, he's easy to kill. He's like, you killed my son. I'll be back with the police. No, you won't. No, you won't.
There's no loot.
He dropped cracked emerald. Nice. Oh, can I get my guy to fix that up for me? If I can figure out, is that toothpaste? Oh, a mana potion.
There's no. There's no.
All right, first successful battle here in Mage's Initiation in this timeline. And we got some mushrooms, and we're gonna save. Sweet.
I see no reason to search him.
Brought his son to the battle. Now, son, I'm going to show you how easy these mages are to kill. Oh my god! Your mother is gonna kill me. Oh wait, this guy's gonna kill me. Still looking for that, fancy fruit. Ooh, hold on.
Bloodbark Forest is.
Yeah.
Bloodbark. There's a.
There's clearly some... Alright, so those are just part of the ambiance, but
They might be edible.
not worth the risk. Alright, well, whatever. What? Oh! Wanna dance, little man?
not enough mana.
There you go. I like it because it gets them to turn their backs too. Sneaky. Oh, health potion and some cash, I think. We get some money out of that? Where was the money screen? Maybe we didn't get any money out of that.
The goblin possesses.
Alright. Oh, how do we bring up our character sheet? Okay, next level. I guess we're not getting stuff from killing dudes? I don't know. Hard to know. Anyway, keep going left. Oh, here well, looks like lemons. Oh, there we go, Apple Bliss.
I'd need a pair of Bort's special gloves.
Bort's special gloves. Yeah, I don't think we want those, knowing what Bort does with those special gloves. Alright, I need a fetch spell.
It's a little out of my reach. There is little I can take from here.
I need some rocks or something. Maybe the rope? Can we fling it up there?
I can't.
Toss my lemon up there. One fruit for another. Is this gonna work? Left-handed. Alright. I knew it was worth buying that lemon. I guess the apple probably would have worked too. Bit more fitting apple for an apple bliss. Alright, got us the fire bliss or apple bliss. Let's get this back to Ceres and then ultimately get the sappy, screamy tree fruit back to that tree. And we also need to, well, let's do this first. Need to get whatever that rod was that they were talking about. Fresh bread. Yeah, it looks like that guy. Looks like the guy on the wanted poster, or the missing poster. Could be his brother or something. I
have your apple bliss.
I'm impressed. As promised, here's the fruit from the screaming tree. I shouldn't have bothered, to be honest. They taste a little sour.
They're probably homesick.
Yeah, you're cold,
What?
Ceres.
Nothing. Thank you.
Whatever. Got what I needed. Yeah, let's pop back in the tower once again. Back to the training hall. That it right there, metal pole.
If it isn't nailed down.
It is nailed down, that's the problem. Why are we letting water people in the training hall, Varner? You're getting soft. That's the last type of person you want in the fire area. Alright, sappy tree's gonna be stoked. I mean, screamy tree. Here you go, buddy. I got your fruit back.
My seeds!
Talking
Yes.
to Blacksmith again?
Now, your sap?
Take as much as you need.
Cool. Hand?
I cannot collect.
Oh, did I? Good thing I bought that empty flask. Taking a leak. My migraine. Get him some, whatever that drug is called. Alright. Can I start to, mix this stuff together? We just saved, right?
These two.
This?
There.
There you go.
I've added
One drop of sap.
I'll save the rest.
Now we need the sweat.
I've added 2 drops of sweat. Ew.
And now we're assuming this is, it says the strong stuff.
I have added 3 drops of a potent beverage.
Hell yeah. Alright, let's get that last plank. We should pop back in town anyway to actually sell off the mushrooms to Ceres. Ceres, whatever, however you want to pronounce that name. Alright, metal pole. for extracting our 4th and final plank. And just like that, gang, we got ourselves a raft. Let's try putting it together in our pants. Alright, so plank goes with rope.
I can now build a raft, but I'll need the town blacksmith's help to fasten these planks together before I can bind anything.
Alright, hopefully we'll be able to communicate what we want to him. Start carrying on a conversation with that guy. Give her the mushrooms. Does anyone want tingleberries? $2? Really?
Thank you. Here's your reward of 2 gold coins.
Joking, Anna Kendrick? She's just like waiting for a very long time for whatever she paid for her sword to be tempered. Alright, Mr. Blacksmith. Can you,
I noticed your poster about the Biclops weapon.
A secretive grunt, I like that. Oh, I like the color coded. As if you like didn't finish your line of questioning with him. What do you think of the Lord? I was gonna say, not a fan. He is kind of like Toby, actually. Blacksmith, can you do this for me? You nail these together?
Could you nail these 4 planks together? If it's a matter of money...
1 gold?
Is that enough? I think
You're
he
putting
wants
a
more
friggin'
coin.
It's literally just putting a nail through wood. Do you want more than $1 for that?
Is that enough?
Is this enough monies?
Is that enough?
4?
Is that enough?
5? You're asking me for 5 monies?
Is that
for
enough?
1 nail? Oh my god. Yeah, I'd make that sound too if I took advantage of a scrawny
Thank
little
you, Blacksmith.
nerd like me. Alright. Yeah, thank you, Blacksmith. But now...
The airtight kegs have been securely fastened to the raft with the rope I found.
Look at our makeshift raft. Next up, Mysterious Island. She's checking us out. She have a name, but she won't talk to us. She might come up in one of the later quests, or later in this quest. I'm just so chilly. Certainly a wonderful, nice, heroic guy like yourself. Coming about a girl like me.
I'm supposed to get on the raft. Not.
Let's do it. Alright.
That should do it.
Just saved, so I guess we'll figure out this compass situation. You got the oars. Just buy the nail, do it ourselves. I don't have the hammer though. Alright, so let's see. We got water, earth. Earth is 6 o'clock, air at 9er. 3 for water, and the fire at the top. Damn right, fire's at the top. Alright. Let's try this. So what'd I say? Earth, fire, earth, water, Ether. Trying to come up with a fun little Ether. Earth again? A fury, a fee, a fire, EA, water, a furiu, this is the worst. Anyway, Earth. Earth is south. Is this gonna like turn around when I'm doing this? Fire's still at the top, so sky. Okay, and then back to Earth again. And then water. Very lovely. I feel like the Truman Show, the wall from the studio is right over there. Bang on it and then find the exit door. As Christoph shouts down to us and says, "You have to stay." Well, you're on live television. Say something, for God's sakes. I don't see ya. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Should have saved that until the final direction. Damn it. Oh well. And then, oof, WF. This isn't gonna work. Yeah, man. Great film. It worked! That's silly. Not quite the Druid's Island.
Nothing. It's an illusion, just like Jonas said.
Perfect illusion. That's why we brought ourselves the transparent fluidity potion, my man. Take a swig. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Music got a little more ominous. Anybody else hear that? Let's knock, shall we? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you.